Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. Tesla is building factories like no one else is right now. They are building 3 factories at the same time as we speak. But these factories are not just a copy of the old one. Tesla is constantly improving the factories and the production lines. They are actually also improving the car, not just to be a better car, but also to be faster to produce. And Elon Musk has some crazy prediction of just how fast they will be able to produce cars in the future. This is of course all just speculations on Elon's prediction, but this might as well become one of Tesla's biggest competitive advantage in the future. So let's check it out and let's dive right in. Tesla is getting better and better at making cars. The bad reputation that Tesla has about their cars not being well built may have been true in the beginning, but if you have actually been in a Model 3 or Model Y, you would know these cars are very nicely built. Even Bob Ballard said the first time he saw a Model 3 that the panel gaps were world class. Sandy Monroe, the car expert that rips cars apart for a living, that did not think the Model 3 was that well built and gave a lot of feedback to Tesla, and as he talked about in the interview with Zach and Jesse from Now You Know, just how much Tesla has made the Model Y better in every way, even took all of his advice. And he also said that no one else is moving this fast in the industry, so Tesla is constantly getting better at building their cars. But not only their cars, they are constantly getting better at everything they do. Like I talked about in my video about Tesla's lead in innovation, they are constantly pushing the envelope. And it's not looking at what the others are doing, but trying to do it in a new and better way. And Tesla is just attracting the best and brightest mind, and Tesla has this first principle approach to everything they do. They are thinking like engineers and scientists, and this makes Tesla very unique in the sense that they can pretty much come up with new innovative ideas to solve any problem. Like COVID comes along and hospitals around the world is in need of ventilators, and then Tesla makes FDA approved ventilators for free, and Tesla Grohmann in Germany is working together with CureVac to build mobile molecule printers that help make potential COVID-19 vaccines being developed by CureVac in Germany. Just to mention a few cool examples where Tesla is going out of their normal ways to help, and can because the way they think and operate. But this also goes for the way they are making the machine that builds the machine, the Gigafactories. And as we could hear Elon talk about on Daily Drive's podcast, I'll leave a link to that in the description, you should definitely go check it out. Elon says he thinks about factories more like microchips and are trying to maximize space and speed. And he thinks he can optimize the production by as much as 1,000% or even 10,000. This will be nuts, and if this comes true, it will change a lot. So let's take a look at these factories. Gigafactory in Shanghai is sitting on land of 800,000 square meters, about 8.6 million square feet, and is going to produce about 500,000 cars a year when it is running at full capacity. Giga Berlin is being built on 3 million square meters, 32 million square feet, about 3.8 times bigger than the Shanghai factory, so maybe it could produce about 3.8 times as many cars. And that would be about the 2 million cars we have already heard rumors about, because we have not heard anything about there should be anything else on the land than this factory. Like we have with the Gigafactory Texas, where there should become some nice areas to relax and for the public to hang out as well. So maybe we can't do the same kind of calculation for the Texas factory, because not all of the land will be used for their factory. But this is a huge land area. Giga Texas is almost 3 times bigger than the Gigafactory Berlin. Gigafactory Tesla is 8 million square meters or 86 million square feet. That is about 10 times bigger than the Gigafactory Shanghai. But I don't think we can just say that the factory will spit out 10 times as many cars, because not all the land will be used for the factory. But if it did, it could probably produce something about 5 million cars a year. But maybe it could spit out something like 4 million vehicles. But they are also going to make the semi-truck here, so maybe this will take up more space, so maybe just 3 million? This will still be 3 to 4 times as many cars as the biggest car plant in the world right now, which is the Volkswagen Wolfsburg factory, that in terms of area is just under 6.5 million square meters or 70 million square feet. And this factory makes between 700 to 800,000 cars a year. Made about 800,000 in 2015 and made about 700,000 in 2018, so it varies a bit. So Tesla's factories are going to be monsters in this industry and going to produce more cars than any other plant on the planet. And this is if we think that Tesla factories will be very much like each other. But they won't. Just like Elon said, the next Gigafactory will be better and more efficient than the last one, and he thinks there are more innovations to be made in the manufacturing process than the product itself, the car. And in the interview with Daily Drive, he did say that he thinks they could increase the production rate with 1,000 or maybe 10,000%. If this is going to be true, we will probably see even more cars coming out of these factories than we expect. And this is something the big manufacturers should already be expert at, like Mercedes and Volkswagen and so on, that has been doing this for many decades. But here comes Tesla once again and is going to innovate in this area as well, and show the old manufacturers how this is done. And if we look at the Volkswagen Wolfsburg plant that was built back in 1938, a lot of course has changed in the last 80 years. But if we look at the production rate, it has not changed much in the last 5 to 10 years. Tesla of course also has the advantage of building everything from scratch. Don't have to make a whole new production line in an already operating factory and so on. That of course makes it much harder for someone like Volkswagen. But they have definitely not been trying to make huge innovation in the factory production line, especially not in the proportion that Elon is talking about. He wants to make the production 1,000% faster. As Elon said, if they can do this, they will be able to make more cars than we need. That is just crazy to think about. If they in the future can build a factory that is like the Gigafactory Texas in size, 10 times bigger than the Gigafactory Shanghai, that means it should be able to produce 10 times more, so about 5 million cars per year. And if they can make the process 10 times faster as well, that would mean that this factory could produce something like 50 million cars a year. Not that they will do that, but just a little mind experiment of thinking about how efficient Elon Musk think he can make this process is just insane. And if they as well can make battery cells in the trillions, they will be able to easily make as many cars as they need and can sell. They will be able to produce more cars than they can sell. If this comes true, it is going to be exciting to see what this would do to the price of the Tesla vehicle. If they will be able to produce them at least 1,000% faster than other manufacturers, then Tesla will probably also be the world's best manufacturer of factories, and will probably build these factories for other manufacturers. So Tesla could become not only supplying batteries, powertrains and software for the other guys, but also be the supplier of the factories themselves. This could be huge, and as Elon said himself, this could be Tesla's biggest long-term competitive advantage: the factories and the manufacturing. Something the old manufacturing should be good at is going to be Tesla's biggest advantage in the future. So poor car manufacturers, they still don't know what hit them. Getting out-innovated in every single way. This is of course all just speculation, but fun to think about what could happen in the future. But what do you think? Could Tesla's biggest advantage in the future be their factories and production skills? Or are the other guys gonna get their act together and beat Tesla in the manufacturing in the future? Or are Tesla gonna teach all the old manufacturers how this is done? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out this video a lot. If you're new to this channel, maybe you want to consider subscribing. I come out with videos like this all the time and have a weekly news episode every Sunday about Tesla, Elon Musk and everything in between. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you want to support me even more, remember you can, for as little as $1, become a patron of this show and get your shout out on this channel and become one of my amazing Patreon producers you see rolling over the screen right now. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.